what's up? It's your boy $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo, D4L Fabo. Oh! Hey, man, I need everybody right now to stop what they doing. Oh! And go to Forgotten Kings TV on YouTube. You know what's happening then.
For those wondering what we're showing on the screen, this was from tonight, y'all. Now, while people on social media has pretty much, you know, gave their respect to T.I. and the family for standing on business, as you can see, 50's kind of, you know, took pleasure in not responding in you know, in the way that fans would prefer. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
People have, you know, essentially became exhausted by the memes. At least they say that on social media, but in real life, you know, 50 out here acting like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like he done won the beef. He ain't had to put out a verse. I mean, what are your thoughts on this video of 50 out here being awarded the Nobel Beef Prize winner, man? This is crazy.
Yeah, I never seen nothing like this, man. You know, we in a time where the glazing is real. You know, salute to 50 Cent in terms of he put himself in a position where he'll still get praise for not engaging in war. You know, when it comes to hip hop, when there's a issue or a problem, especially when it's not that serious, we take it to the mic. We take it to, you know, 2 turntables and a mic. We take it to the beats. We take it to the streets from, you know, that perspective. You know, it ain't no more mixtapes, you know, but we got the online, Instagram, we got the, you know, we got social media. So, hey, but if 50 feel like he don't gotta address it on record and he could, you know, get away with the memes and get awards for it, so be it, you know. But I'ma keep it real. The Harris family definitely they got it right now. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it seems very one-sided, but to me, it's understandable. It's valid because of what happened, you know? It was unnecessary in regards to 50 sending shots at Tiny, you know, with the jokes, because in the end, this is about, you know, 2 MCs going at it. You know what I mean? And it seems like nowadays, you know, music is the last thing that people care about. It's controversy, you know what I mean, over everything else. And 50 understands that because, listen, he knows how to control the narrative. You know, even now in this post, he says, listen, I know what you're thinking. How is this happening? It's very simple. I'm on fire. I'll take these L's. LOL. You see what I'm saying?
Still trolling.
Come on. Come on, man.
No, but you gotta love it though. It's entertaining. I ain't gonna front. Like, you know, outside of, you know, I would love for 50 to get in the booth and not only respond to T.I., respond to Fabulous. You feel what I'm saying? We still waiting for that. I guess we could forget that because he said he did a whole mixtape over the Christmas holiday and he decided not to drop it. You know, listen, if you don't want to drop it on your gram, just slide it over here. You know, in Wreck and Rip, we'll definitely feed the streets. You feel me?
Well, you know, some would say that 50 is just rocking everybody to sleep, waiting for his perfect opportunity to strike. Okay? Might not be bars because, again, we seen what he did with Diddy. You know, he'll make a movie out your ass. He'll make a documentary out you.
He about to make a doc.
Listen, I don't know.
I'm hearing through the grapevine.
Come on,
because you know it's some rumors out there allegedly with T.I. and Tiny and the SAN and all that, right?
Come on.
Let me know if I'm wrong, man. I'm hearing that 50 may be, you know, behind the scenes cooking up a docu-series on them. I don't know.
Listen, y'all. You know, of course, you got to ask yourself, who putting out these claims? Always ask the source, y'all. Question the source, where it's coming from. Because now, you know, all you got to do is throw that word alleged in there. You can get away with murder. Literally. Allegedly. Allegedly. See how I did that? Allegedly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all you gotta do, throw a legend on it, spice it up, give it to the people. Now, according to Tasha K, see how I did that there? Allegedly. She's saying that according to her sources, and I'm laughing because wasn't she the one that broke the story about Ja Rule getting beat up by Max B. Crew?
Correct.
Okay, all right. But she's saying that, 50 Cent's team, that while T.I. and his sons are trolling 50 Cent with these diss tracks to move records after that little failed comedy stint, this is what Tasha K is saying in her tweet, 50 is allegedly loading up a documentary on T.I. and Tiny and their alleged drugging and assault accusations. Okay? She made sure to say everything is alleged, even my Wi-Fi. See, this is Tasha K, y'all. Now, people trolling. You had Vlad troll everybody last week with the whole, Rock Nation paid me. You know what I'm saying? People just, I don't know. You just be on a different frequency. If that's what you want to believe, I mean, do you think there's any truth to these claims that he working on the documentary behind the scenes, King?
Maybe. I don't know how true it is, but if he wasn't, they putting this in the universe definitely probably gave my idea. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because over the last couple of years, it's been a lot in the media with T.I. and his wife and these alleged claims. So I'm more so for the music. You feel me? Like, I don't know if I could sit through another doc on Netflix. You know what I mean? I want to hear some dope ass music. That's just me though.
That's my thing. Like you rather do everything else but that. Right at 16, right 24. Come on. 32, 48. Come on. Now, of course, your boy Rick Ross, he popped out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he popped
yeah,
up
he
in the
did.
comment section. Surprised 50 hasn't, responded.
He haven't responded to Ross ever since he called his son
Bruce
what do you call him? Bruce Leroy.
What time? Yeah, Bruce Leroy. Yeah.
Yeah, like I told people, I said that Bruce Leroy hit home. 50 ain't respond since. You know what I'm saying?
It was when he got caught lacking in Canada, man.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely did. Remember, 50 clowned him for that. But once Ross got on his Last Dragon shit, you know what I mean? Shit got loose, quiet over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Everybody who's had issues with 50 right now, they all team T.I. Me, when it comes to just, being a fan of both artists, their music, everything they've been able to contribute to, their contribution to the rap game, we acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But I think out of all of the things that's happened with this back and forth with 50 and T.I., I think, Damani, out of everything, that to me, that was, of course, T.I. dropping 4 records in a week. Shout out to him because we haven't felt that energy since Kendrick pretty much went at Drake. You know what I mean? So, respect to T.I. and his pen. I don't think anyone is questioning his pen at this point.
He's prepared for war. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, gotta salute that.
But Damani, Miss Jackson record, like I said, if I had to worry about anyone, it would be him. If I'm 50, I'm worrying about him because he did it in a way where it was kind of like a warning in a sense. Like, you sure you want to do this? You know what I mean? Because King, he jumped off the cliff. As you can see right here, he putting mama on a T-shirt. He went with that. This is why Rick Ross, popped up asking, can he make an order? So.
Yeah, Ross, he trying to, get some merch.
This is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Damn. Look at this. He said he need the T and the 3X. Ross, you bugging, Ross. You need a 3X? Just a 3?
And King responded,
I got you. Come on, man. But damn, all of this in a matter of a week, as you can
Yeah.
see, and Double XL cut me to check all this damn promo for McDonald's. God damn.
Wow.
Snack wrap ain't that damn good. But anyway, yeah, man, like I said, will we actually get a response from 50 Cent in the form of bars rec? Do you think that's going to actually happen anytime soon?
Nah. That's off the table. I could put money on it. Anybody want to bet me? I'm taking bets. Crickets.
Yeah. I was going to say, put your bet in the comment section below, y'all. Like I said, this been an interesting month. You know what I mean? You can't forget, 50 did say he owns the building where Jim Jones does his podcast. Still haven't confirmed that,
Yeah.
Mano pulled up at a location, claiming that that's the same location. So, I don't know. It's a lot of uncertainty going on behind the scenes. But
think
for
it's a lot of
hip-hop
pump
fans,
faking?
yeah,
A lot of pump faking going on?
It may be. Possibly. But the point is, for those who are, fans of the music, the art form, just wanting to hear these MCs spar, listen, at least we know T.I., he ain't scared. The whole Harris family, listen.
Oh, nah,
they stood on business.
They with the shit. Shit.
And again, possible fifth record, depending on how 50 act. But at this point, he already celebrating his loss, his win. I'm confused right now.
So let me ask you this: did he post this celebration on his Instagram?
No, I'm seeing the blogs posted. I guess he out, getting his money at one of these clubs. But the point is, how could you give him an award? This is just fans capitalizing off the moment. We get it, But at the same time, he out here celebrating like he the one that dropped 4 records. Like he ain't just get packed out by the whole Harris family. Come on.
Wow. Man,
I ain't gonna. So. You know what I
ain't
mean?
gonna
Like
hold you. They might, at this point in 2026, they may be the strongest family in hip hop. That stood together and handled business. You know what I'm saying? And went to war. Like no questions asked. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Shots fired, man down.
Moving like the Harris family. You better figure it out.
Word.
You better figure it out. Okay?
They definitely setting the tone out here.
Yeah. And it's to a point where, people actually like, looking at them like they doing something wrong. Because ain't nobody fighting for your ass.
Come on, man.
You got issues at the crib. You worry why your family ain't standing on business. Listen, man, it's a cold world out here. Even 50 Cent got all that money in the world, but shit, he can't do the same. He can't get his. Notice ain't nobody on his side. Even
nobody
Murder,
on his side.
Nobody stepped up outside of his fans in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hold him down, but
of course.
Come on. We want to hear, raps. That's just me. You can put out that mid with some of these features, but this man is calling you out. And listen, Fifth, but I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he gonna, put out anything on T.I. anytime soon, because in the end, like I said, with the people, you've lost them the moment you went at Tiny. If he'd have never did that, this whole situation would have been different. But you posted it twice. So now you got the kids going crazy. It's up. It's up, man. Yeah, that little stop in Atlanta at that next show, at that next hosting. Yeah, you might want to make that right, Fifth. Come on, man.
Yeah. And people been calling up, to the show on MREC TV. People from Atlanta, and they not feeling it, him posting Tiny, and they definitely back in the Harris family, So the support is there from the South.
Right.
With the Harris family.
Well, like I said, y'all, this is the latest on the controversy involving 50 Cent versus the Harris family at this point. We just witnessed what some would say the first ever family ass whooping in hip hop history. And 50 was going to take an L. I think this is probably the the best time to take it out because you're not getting ready to jump in the booth and diss the kids. You know what I mean? You ain't about to go at the sons. I mean, come on. You ain't went at the father. So to me, he fell on the sword at this point.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know,
because what would
just
those
think
bars
about
sound like? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not scared of what the people may say. No, that ain't what this is about now.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. Truth be told, I just think the motivation is not there for whatever reason. Because you know, you gotta be motivated to get in that booth. You know, for me, the passion of just being able to keep my sword sharp. You know what I mean? Like if I hear a beat or something inspire me, I'm gonna just go in the booth just to go. You feel me?
Calling bullshit, yo. I can't let it rock. I can't let it rock, y'all. We got Cameron freestyling every episode. You got Mace rapping. Yo, come on. Obviously, people want authenticity. You know what I mean? Enough with all of this single-driven bullshit. You chasing charts? What are you chasing? It ain't there no more.
He dropping theme songs for his
cool.
Niggas say dropping jingles.
Hey, that's big.
They call that nigga Bo Jingles.
Come on, that's Drake though. That's Drake for me. He missed the jingles. You know what I mean? But the point is, it shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be this hard. And my thing is, I can go in the vault right now and find records from 50, whether it was on mixtapes. I'm talking post 2010, 2020. We're not talking, back when they was really hungry chasing for the deal. No, we talking after. You know what I'm saying? I get money because he was on the run, when it comes to just mixtapes. He was just putting out a lot of projects.
Correct.
You get what I mean? So, I know 50 got something in the vault, but, this whole he not motivated, you starting to sound like your mans. You know what I'm talking about? You sound like your mans with the flute. You know what I mean?
Oh, shout out Andre 3K.
Yeah,
I mean, that's who Damani sounded like on the record. You know what I mean? Sounded like Andre 3K. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he give me of course, J. Cole vibes just when he's doing his regular 1-2, but this right here was like Andre 3K. He got in that type of bag and that type of zone. And he did his thing. You know what I mean?
Man. Like I said, y'all let us know, what are your thoughts in regards to this controversy involving, 50 Cent, T.I. and the Sons? Were you impressed with some of these records that were released by T.I. and Damani? And also, what are your thoughts on, 50 not being motivated? Do you think that's a good enough excuse for, posting about the man's wife but scared to jump in the booth? You willing to do a documentary? That seemed time consuming. That seemed way more time consuming than cooking up a verse. Come on.
And it's gonna cost some money.
Come on. It's like being in a bar fight. You get slapped and you say, yo, let me go to the trunk. No, ain't no, you get it on right now. We shaking right now. Damn, the trunk. T.I. said, bring your ass outside. And you out in Miami somewhere getting
let's knuckle up.
He winning trophies, man. I'm telling you, this is crazy. But again, y'all make sure to tune in to MREC, over on MREC TV. Y'all already know what it is.
Salute.
Yeah, man. You got anything you want to, announce before we get up out of here, King?
Subscribe to the MREC and Rip Show, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 on YouTube, MREC TV. Download Spooky Hours in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. And double deuces and bubble gooses.
Yes, sir. Gone. Before we go, hold up. Let them know about your interview you just dropped. Came right quick.
Oh, yeah. Check for the interview with the homie Debo Williams. All-American phenom. He got a app out called Sync My Ride. Y'all go check it out in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Dope interview, man. Talk about the NFL politics, how the politics blocked his career, and he was forced to get in the tech world. So yeah, it's a real interesting interview, man. Go check it out on MREC TV.
Yeah, make sure to leave the link in the description. But shit, with that being said,
Salute,
out,
King.
y'all.
Appreciate that.
Peace. You all right?
Peace.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest single, Love for Fashion. All right, available on all streaming platforms. I'm about to bless y'all with a teaser from the video. If you like what you hear, make sure to hit the link in the description. Head on over to his YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, and make sure to tell him Rip sent you. All right? All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, but real quick. Rip going sneakers with the real shirt. Oversized slacks, so the jean shorts. Matter of fact, Amiri's go right with the fit. Got a clear pepper, these Cartier frames got tints.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all. Peace.